Hey, it's Mary Hamilton here, and my skin's a little dry from all the sun and food and all that. So I am getting my skincare on. Come on in. I'm going to get this shared. Please feel free to share. Come on in. Let me know where you are watching from. I'd love to shout you out and welcome you. Okay, so getting some steam action going here. And got to get my routine for the morning going. But this steam is going to be good for hydration. Got to get some extra hydration. One of the things that happens to your skin in menopause is it does dry out. It does dry out. It does tend to be a little drier. So we are putting this oil-based double cleanse on and point and steam. Atarkash, as my friend Marina says. I'll hold this up here. I've got my coffee going, my collagen coffee. I've already started that for the day. And I also got a fan on because I am almost 50 and in menopause. So it's kind of blowing the steam elsewhere. So we got to face the side here like this. Gotta catch that steam how we can get it. I might have to turn the fan just a little bit for now. There we go. Get that steam. I got my warm towel going. It's very much soft girl era, spa day at home, giving spa day at home. And I'm just preparing for my day. I got lots of Zooms this afternoon. The beauty of being the architect of my life, with God, of course, is I decide when I work, and I've learned and I create my work day around my peak performance times. And one of the things I find that helps me perform at my peak is taking my time to wake up, ease into my day, get my self-care going. That includes spiritual and personal development. It's all very, very important to me. Being balanced. Because the thing is a lot of people talk about a balanced life. I don't know that life is ever balanced. What I do know is that I am better equipped. I can better handle whatever life throws at me as long as I can stay balanced. And that's balanced in my emotions, steady and even keeled, balanced mood, and a lot of the routine I have around self-care, my nutrition, diet, supplements, and that is about me being able to maintain that balance, which means not being easily triggered, which means less moodiness, less irritability. Takes a lot more to get me to pop off and go there, if you know what I mean. So if that sounds like something you could learn more of, you're definitely in the right spot, okay? Because I saw a reel on Instagram, and I'll have to go back and find it. And he talked about that, that it's really about being able to stay balanced and manage your emotions and your mood. That's what self-care is really about, because it increases your capacity. And I 100% agree with that, that taking care of yourself is not selfish. It is actually allowing you to create the time and space to increase your capacity. And anybody who is against you doing that, he didn't say this, is me adding to it. Anybody against you taking that self-care doesn't want you to be able to increase your capacity. They like the broken down you because it allows them to manipulate you, to trigger you, to control you. Oh, I feel like I'm preaching today. I feel like I'm preaching. When they can manipulate you, when they can control you, when they can trigger you, when they can play puppet master and try and do things intentionally to set you off, they are in control then, right? And they can control your narrative. You are not the main character in your own story. To be the main character in your own story means to be regulated, self-regulation, self-controlled, high emotional IQ, And all of that has a direct correlation, in my experience and opinion, to, are you taking care of yourself? Are you having that quiet time with God? Are you having that quiet time to tell him what you need to help him guide you? Are you having that quiet time with God to hear him, to see the signs that he is giving you? And if you're not, you might need to start, spending that time and self-care. It's not selfish. Even if it looks and feels self-indulgent, you are feeding your soul. You are increasing your capacity, especially as moms, as grandmas. We need that increased capacity because everybody is looking to us, right? And you still need to set healthy boundaries. And let's see who this is, because chances are you are not getting on this live. Okay? All right. Good. Whoever that is. But look at that. Look at that moisture, though. Look at that hydration. That's what we're going for. That's what we want. We want that increased hydration. And so that's why I like using a cream or oil. This is an oil to foam cleanser. And that oil is there with the increased hydration from the steam, really supporting that skin barrier. Okay. So I have not taken my pack for the day, so we need to get that out. Okay. And one of the things I do that is vital to that balance is my omega-3s. It also helps support skin and heart. Cardiovascular health is my omega-3. So we will pop those real quick. We will pop those. Oh, this feels good. This is really, really good. I'm going to do a mask today too. Helps with breathing. The facial sauna. If you get headaches, migraines, if you get sinuses, this is really going to help with that. Feels really good. You don't want to hold it too close to your face. Right about where I have it, about 8 inches away from the face. That oil to foam cleanser is going to be great for breaking down dirt, debris, makeup, because you want to get that off of your face. Okay, look at that hydration. I just love it. Look at that hydration. Okay, so got to open up a new. This is actually also what I like to consider step 0 of the skincare routine is collagen. I take a medical grade collagen twice a day. The one in the morning also helps support fat loss. That is a menopause thing, right? Collagen is a daily essential in my opinion. Now, in my opinion, it's not a medical opinion. It is not a nutritionist opinion. It is not a dietitian opinion. It is a Tamira experience and opinion. And I get lots of compliments on my skin and stuff. So I'm just saying. So we're also getting my pre, pro, and postbiotic on here. Also, really great for skincare benefit is your pre, pro, and postbiotic, because there is a skin to gut connection. And that skin to gut connection, if it is not optimized and healthy, can cause breakouts and premature aging. Mm-hmm. And this collagen is clinically proven to reduce the enzyme that helps create aging. Okay. I'm not a scientist. I can send you all of that information. In the evening, I take a liquid shot that has that same collagen in there that's going to support and lift the skin up. And that collagen is also a key factor in estrogen production, which, hello, when you're in menopause, You want hormonal balance. And so collagen plays a role in hormonal balance. Your gut health plays a role in hormonal balance. So that pre, pro, and postbiotic is giving you a lot of wellness support that you can look up, you can Google, you can fact check for yourself, because I am not, in fact, a dietitian, nutritionist, or medical expert. Okay, so let's get some water because we got a multivitamin and mineral here. One of the things when you're losing weight is proper nutrition. When you have good nutrition, you actually end up eating less. Okay, when you are getting good nutrition, you won't eat as much as you normally do, because if you're eating 2,000 calories plus of fast food a day, we all know that that has zero to little nutrition in it because it's been so processed and all of that's been stripped out of it. I started coughing as it was going down, so that's great. That's great. Okay, I think the steamer has stopped, so we will turn that down. Actually, I want to leave that. I'm going to unplug it though for a minute because I'm going to use it again with the mask. I'm over here getting the towel to wipe the cleanser off of my face out of the towel warmer. So towel, see that nice steaming towel. Oh, thank God I keep my floors clean and sanitized. I steam those too, by the way. Steam them and disinfect them, okay? So we've got a nice warm towel that we're going to use to melt the oils that are left from the cleanser into the skin to moisturize, okay? Water equals hydration. I'm not an esthetician. Water equals hydration for your skin, and oil is actually moisturization. A lot of people get them confused. They are not the same thing, okay? Your skin can be moisturized and lack water, therefore being dehydrated, okay? And you will know that by how plump your skin is if you run your finger up among it. See how it's just smooth? It doesn't tug. It doesn't stop. That's because my skin is hydrated from the inside out, because I drink a gallon of water a day along with collagen, okay? And I take a greens powder as well. So, oh, my face feels so clean and refreshed. I love that. I love that for me. So come on and let me know where you are watching from. Okay. And we're going to get the mask on. The other thing too with what I'm doing is it's all about pushing the key ingredients down further into the skin to penetrate the deeper layers of the skin. And also, anytime you're using anything with hyaluronic acid, it needs water. Okay, it needs water, and this skincare has hyaluronic acid built into it, along with the same collagen that I ingest. And so it needs water, it needs moisture to carry the moisture to the deeper layers of the skin itself. Okay, hyaluronic acid itself is not the moisturizer. All right, so it's going to need some water to do that. Okay, so let's put some more water in here and get ready to move on to the mask. Okay, so you saw me take the sauce. The sauce in the beads are your belly fat busters. Those little beads are your belly fat busters, right? They are your little fat fighters. The CLA is your fat fighter, and the collagen is going to help you tighten and tone that skin. And the collagen, by the way, is clinically proven to increase your skin's hyaluronic acid production by 6,000% in 28 days. That's incredible, because what happens when we turn 19 is our collagen production goes down, our hyaluronic acid production goes down, okay? And I firmly believe when you look good, you feel good, okay? And so you got to feel good on your way while you're on your weight loss journey, and that's going to help you to envision and succeed. Okay, so this is a oxygenating mask. Okay, so let's talk about what I've done to lose the 30 pounds in 6 months. Okay, so I take a tablespoon of that yellow sauce. It comes in 5 flavors. Mango is my favorite. My customers tend to buy mango the most because they listen to me and they trust me and they want what I like. So that happens to be mango. My face is going to bubble up really nice here. Okay. And so I take that every day because it's going to inhibit fat storage. It's going to shrink fat cell size and increase fat metabolism. All of that to say it is a great fat burner. It's going to help accelerate fat loss when you consume fat burning foods, when you consume a gallon of water per day to stimulate that fat loss, when you are optimizing your gut with probiotics that actually help excrete fat from your food and out through your stools, okay? And this, you can Google the studies on all of that, okay? It also is going to help in its place leave lean, toned, tightened muscle. And then the collagen is working to tighten and tone the skin so you're not walking around looking like you've lost all this fat and it's all saggy and loose, because we've all seen that, right? And then the chondroitin sulfate in there works with the collagen and the hyaluronic acid to improve joint mobility, which helps you get up and move your mass, because you need to move your mass to help you lose weight, right? So it's really all of the things. By the time you get my age, which I will be 50 in January, the things that I did in my 20s and 30s to lose weight do not work now. They just do not work right now, okay? So in order for me to lose the fat, I had to change my approach, right? I had to really spend a lot more time focusing on what was going in my mouth, right? So I make a lot more food at home, okay? You will see in my stories when I do go out to eat, because I want you to know that this is not overly restrictive. I still go out to eat. I still enjoy things like pizza. Like yesterday I had a hot grilled ham and cheese from one of my favorite local delis. You know, I've had in the last week, what else did I eat? Jersey Mike's. I love Jersey Mike's. I had that, right? So I don't eat a lot of cake and cookies and stuff like that, but I do love a good sandwich. I do love some bread and butter, okay? That's just my thing, right? I'm not a pasta girl, but I love me some bread and butter, right? I love candy and I love ice cream. So cutting back on a lot of those things, along with taking the sauce every day. I also take a again, clinically studied fat burner. There are 3 of these little yellow pills that you can take each day. You don't have to take all 3. And what they will do is they will curb cravings, okay? They will suppress your appetite and also help you, clinically shown to help increase your calorie burn by up to 20%. So if you take all 3, that's basically the equivalent of a 45-minute workout. And hello, if you also work out too, boom, you're really winning, okay? And your workout doesn't have to be a stressful, really intense cardio workout or anything like that, because once you're in perimenopause and menopause, that sometimes works against you because it's increasing that cortisol, that hormone, and your hormones may be a little out of balance at this point in your life. And so it's increasing that hormone that increases the belly fat around the waist, okay? You really don't have anything else to do you? Okay. So we are getting the mask on and doing the skincare so that we feel good, our skin is glowing, and we're detoxing the skin with the oxygenation, okay? Because as you are optimizing your gut in that, your skin is your body's largest organ, and it is sending impurities out. And so you want to detoxify the skin as well. And so a good skincare routine will do that, okay? All right. And so you can see the steam really makes that blow up, bubble up, okay? And now we are going to go and get a towel out of the towel warmer and wipe it all off. If you have sons, if you have grandsons, if you have nephews, please mentor them because they are out here on the internet just a hot mess, just really embarrassing their family and their entire bloodline. They have zero, not all of them, but some of them just really have zero emotional intelligence. It's really sad to see that some of these men are our future and they think we're supposed to allow them to lead them because some of the comments in that are just so uncalled for. And it don't hurt me because one of us is consuming content, the other one is creating content. Guess which one is monetizing? That's all I gotta say. Okay. So just a little more steam before I turn it off. By the way, I've got some essential oil on here as aromatherapy. It's all about creating that balance, right? So that you can increase your capacity. All right. The top on there. And now we are going to go into a serum, some call liquid Botox, because it helps fight wrinkles and lines, especially when you combine it with this bakuchiol complex that is going to give you the benefits of retinol without the reaction of retinol, okay? So, right. Then we want to pat that into the skin and let that sit for a good minute. That is resting. I'm going to go ahead and put on some lip complex and I will take my last multivitamin, multimineral, and the Vitality Complex. And try not to cough it up this time, cough up water. Okay. It's your body's largest organ, and unfortunately, it is one of the most neglected because y'all be listening to some wild stuff is all I can say. Okay, we're also going to go ahead and pat in some eye cream. This eye cream it's incredible. The whole skincare line is formulated for you to be able to see visible difference in just a matter of minutes. Okay, so we pat that in. Spa at home. Ah, feels good. Okay. Now, this is one of my favorite products. This is the moisturizer. It is so thick and rich. And can you see that? See how it looks like a petal, like a flower? I love that. So we'll wipe that off, cover that up. And I love this container because oftentimes with moisturizers, you don't want to be digging your finger down in there. You want to use a spatula and you want to make sure if it comes with that little round thing that you leave that on there to protect the active ingredients. Well, this is genius to use an air pump and have that on top. to pump it out, and a little bit goes a long way, especially in the summer because it's so thick and rich and creamy. Okay. So look at that. Of your hands, and then we are going to lock it all in. I've had this for since early April, and it is going on August. So that's quite a few months because we got May, June, July. That's 3 months. Going on 4. We're just going to pat that in. It's so light, will not clog your pores. You always want to hit your neck and décolletage and the tops of your hands because they will age on you, right? The places that people don't realize age the first, under the eyes, okay? Under the eyes, around the mouth and the lips, the neck, front and back, even the ears and the tops of your hands. And people often forget those for sunscreen too. Okay. My skincare routine. Okay. So I've had my collagen coffee. So I've had collagen a couple different ways. I've had collagen coffee. I had the sauce, which is going to inhibit the fat loss, shrink fat cell size, increase fat burn, along with promote lean toned muscle and tight toned skin. Okay. Because of the collagen that is in there, and then also give you some joint mobility along with hair, skin, and nails, especially if you take a second dose at night via the liquid biocell like I do, or the coffee, or the chocolate chews, which, by the way, you can get a bag of these free. Text me at 414-404-6040 and ask me how I can help you get a bag of those for free. And then I also, inside out on the beauty and the weight loss with the nutrition and just managing stress, keeping balance, managing mood and irritability in order to be able to increase capacity, right? Because if you're anything like me, you're either leading teams at work, which is often like babysitting and managing children, raising children at home, or assisting with grandbabies. And if you choose not to, that's your choice too. I set boundaries around it myself. Okay. Um, I was listening to someone talk about their spouse being their fifth kid. So, we're managing a lot, right? You might be assisting elderly parents, right? I have a lot of friends who have parents that have health issues and that they're assisting with. So they're sandwiched between their own kids and even grandkids or just their own kids. Some of my friends had kids older, and so they still have children at home. And then they're also dealing with parents with ailments and health issues and managing their care and even helping manage their finances and activities of daily living. So it can be a lot. So we really need to take the time to self-care and manage all of that so that we can increase capacity. Okay, so we often think of self-care as selfish when it is not. That saying that you can't pour from an empty cup is absolutely true. Okay, so it's not that little time you take to manage self and take care of self to be able to be more balanced and increase your capacity means more presence in your daily interactions and less moodiness, less irritability, less flying off the handle, right? My kids, and I know I can understand because I felt this way about especially my mom and even my grandma. Like, who are you? You are not the same person that raised me. And it's true. You grow, you develop, and you learn things. One of the things you learn is how fast it goes. So you really try to slow time down. By the time you're my age, you really want to slow time down in order to be able to not only be more present, but learn from mistakes of the past. You can't fix it going backwards. You can only fix it going forward. Okay? So there's that. It feels so, so good. Okay. So for fat loss, the sauce, I'll pull that out again and run through this really quickly. The sauce is going to inhibit fat storage, shrink fat cell size, and increase fat burn, okay? It's going to promote joint mobility. It's going to promote lean toned muscle along with tight toned skin, okay? The fat burner is going to increase your calorie burn by up to 20%. It's going to kick cravings to the curb, help support blood sugar, normal blood sugar, which is going to suppress your appetite along with kick cravings to the curb, if I haven't already said that. And then I haven't mentioned is this little thing right here. This monthly cleanse of 3 nights every month for 3 consecutive nights is a game changer, because what it's going to do, it's going to help release, stimulate in your gut and release that 8 to 10 pounds of impacted dookie in your chute that is preventing you from losing weight, that is making your breath really bad, that is causing insomnia, that is causing skin problems, that is causing mood, irritability, brain fog, lack of concentration, okay? All of that can be tied back to your gut along with your mood. And that might be related to the fact that you've got 8 to 10 pounds of sludge, just sitting there marinating like garbage juice in your system. And so this is plant-based, very gentle, and White Pants approved to help get all of that out. Normally this retails for $175. You want to get on my VIP list. By getting on my VIP list, I'm going to send you a link for you to save $10 off of your first order. You also, on the VIP list, are entitled to 5% savings by subscribing and saving up to 15%. And if you want the 15%, I will gladly share how to do that as well. So to do that, just text me at 414-404-6040. 414-404-6040. Okay? And you can click my face up here. I'm going to come up halfway on the screen. When you do, make sure you click that red button and follow, because I come in here and talk about my journey. Because listen, I had a hysterectomy at 35, and all I was told was basically I wouldn't be getting a period anymore. I didn't really get any support, really know what to do nutritionally, know what to expect, or any of that, especially because I still had ovaries. And at that time, there was not a lot of information on the internet. So that's why I love to come on here and share my journey so that I can help and serve others. Okay, so you want to follow me and then click my face again. You'll hear my voice and you'll be taken from here and to my actual page. And right there is a red link that says Q&A. Right above that is the link to my website. And that is where you can click, and the number to text me is there. And you can click the third button down, okay? You can click the third button down, and it's going to open your text messages, and it will start a message to me that says LBS. And then you can just text that to me, and we will start a conversation, and you'll get your link, but you want to do that while I'm live. You also can click for more info. You can click request info, which I believe is the 5th button down. And again, it will open your text and start a text that says info, and all you have to do is add anything you want to add to it, and then click send, and I will be in conversation with you. So most of my clients do not pay the full retail price of $175 on this. In fact, I can't think of a one who has, because they not only save with their $10 off coupon that I send them, they also are notified when there are deals. Like you get this free bag of collagen chews in the chocolate flavor. They taste like Tootsie Rolls. That's valued at about $40 for free, right? So you not only are you not paying the full retail price, but you can get something free in addition as well. It changes. It's not always this. I do record these. I do repost them. I do restream them. So you may be watching this at some point in the future. This may not be the free gift, but you want to be on my VIP list, then you'll always know what the free gift is, okay? The other thing you can do is you can, once I send you the link, what I advise you to do is set up your free account right away too, because you'll then not only hear from me, you'll also hear from the company. So this is the system, okay? On top of that, you want to drink a gallon of water a day. You want to move your body for 30 minutes a day, really briskly, nothing super intense. I go walk hills right around where I live, okay? And that helps you create a calorie deficit, because you still need that. This is not magic. This is not, some sorcery or anything like that. It's science, okay? It's science backed. And then you also want to do another lifestyle change. Like the one I chose I chose a couple. I don't have the Uber Eats app on my phone anymore. I don't order Uber Eats every day, multiple times a day like I once was, okay? So I cook more meals at home is what's tied to that. And then I also cut out the refined sugars and breads and that. Now, I still have the occasional treat? Yes, but that is what my carb blockers are for. If you are over 30, I really suggest, especially if you have constipation, if you have bloating, if you have problems with regularity, I definitely would look at the combo kit, which comes with the pre, pro, and postbiotic, because that is really going to aid in melting things and moving them down. I am about to go on detox week again, and I can feel it. Okay. Now, earlier this month when I detoxed, I lost a good 3 to 5 pounds. I can't even remember anymore, but I could just feel such a difference in my body. It was probably the best results I've had from the detox in all these months of doing it. So I'm really looking forward to doing it again. And I've maintained and lost a few more pounds, but I can feel, and it might just be the clothes, it might be the angle, I can feel where I just want to do it again. It's time to do it again because I had a grilled ham and cheese yesterday. I've had Jersey Mike's in the last week, and while I haven't gained weight, I just can still feel the difference internally. And a lot of this is really paying attention to the signs that your body is giving you and listening to your body, because it does talk to you and it does tell you, right? I can tell you too that since I've been switched to this medical grade collagen, that is the one that all the other collagens want to be, but often imitated, never duplicated because of the 7 international patents, that my left knee does not scream check engine anymore. At one point, I was so heavy, as you can see, I was so heavy, and going down the stairs was brutal, right? It was one step at a time, leg by leg, because the joint pain, the joint discomfort, I can legally say, from my left leg, okay? And so that has significantly improved by taking the collagen. And are there times when I forget? Yeah. And so I at least am covered by the coffee, the spoonful in the morning, and any chews that I may have. But sometimes I forget that nighttime dose, right? And if I do that enough, I can feel the difference. And so I make sure that I'm taking it again. So this stuff comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, empty bottle. You really, there's also payment plans through Klarna, through PayPal, that you can do. And there's no reason to pay full price. There's a referral program. There's the first-time customer discount. There's the VIP program. There's no reason that if this is something that you're interested in, if you're sick and tired of the insomnia, if you're sick and tired of just not looking and feeling your best, if you're sick and tired of every time you go to the doctor, they're adding on a prescription. I'm not saying these products are going to get you off of those prescriptions. What I am telling you is they're going to assist you. They're going to supplement the lifestyle changes. They're going to supplement the medications in assisting you in getting your body back into optimal situation. That's what the 2 packs I take every day, they're called OptiPack for a reason, because it's about optimizing your body's nutrition, and they all are formulated to work together. All of these it's really the only synergistic system I can think of that's better is nature created by God. And I'm not saying that God created these. I'm just saying that it was just really well thought out and planned how these all work together. It's really magical and a beautiful thing. The more, because I'm a little bit of a green personality, that I really look into it and learn. So I am gonna go, and hopefully I'll be back live later. I know it's been a while since I've been live, but life. Okay, so the sauce is going to inhibit fat loss. It is going to shrink fat cell size, and it's going to help increase your fat burn, along with promote joint mobility and comfort, along with promote lean tone skin. Lean tone muscle, along with tight tone skin. Okay. The fat burner is going to increase your fat burn up to 20%, as much as much caffeine as 2 cups of coffee, along with promote stable, normal blood sugar, which is going to suppress your appetite and kick cravings to the curb. And the cleanse, I know it's getting time for the cleanse because last night I was munching a little bit and I really haven't been doing that. So I know it's getting close to time for a cleanse. So I will do that next week. And this is going to stimulate the 8 to 10 pounds of impacted dookie in your chute, which is keeping you from losing weight. Okay. And then the combo kit is going to include the pre, pro, and postbiotic to optimize your gut health, your gut lining, and just for overall wellness and help with eating up some of that stuff, right? Because here's the thing, I've discovered that since taking this and adding it to this, that I can actually eat certain things and still lose weight, right? And that's because these little fat busting beads are in my gut really working on my behalf. But I can't abuse that. And so that's why I still do the cleanse and make sure I'm not getting any type of buildup or residual. Because the nice thing too is that's what the postbiotic does is it helps clean up the waste from what the probiotic is doing. The prebiotic feeds the postbiotic and you get more of them. And then the postbiotic goes through like after the parade and cleans up. Okay. So 175 is the retail. I'll save you $10 when you text me and get on my VIP list at 414-404-6040. Click the link in my bio right up here. You're going to come halfway on the screen. If you're not following me, click that red follow button and then click my face again. You'll end up over on my profile right above where it says in red Q&A is the website link. Click that third button down. The text number is there for LBS, for the Lean Body System, which I just showed you, and we'll be in conversation, and that will qualify you for the $10 off link. And then you can also request info, which is the fifth button down. Okay, so y'all have a good day. I will talk to you later.